XLDraw is a unique add-in that creates CAD-style DXF drawings directly inside of Microsoft Excel. Now, this is not going to be a promotional video for XLDraw. We have those videos here, for example, but what this video is, I'm going to be stepping you through XLDraw with the basics of it, going to show you how you can obtain your own copy of it, and I'm going to show you a sample of what it can do. This series of videos is focused on XLDraw version 6.2, and if you'd like to obtain your own copy of XLDraw, you can do that in the description down below, and you can follow along with us. Once XLDraw is installed, you're going to see these two new icons show up on your desktop. The first one is XLDraw version 6, which is the add-in for Excel. The other one is DXF Reader GT. Now, we will cover DXF Reader GT in a later video, but just know that DXF Reader GT comes pre-installed with XLDraw, and it's XLDraw's way of opening pre-existing DXF documents and importing them into Excel. Now, when you open XLDraw, you can open it from the desktop just by selecting XLDraw, double-clicking on it, and it'll open Excel for you automatically. It's also going to ask you to enable macros, and you are going to need to do this because XLDraw uses macros to run. If you do not allow macros to run, XLDraw is not going to do anything. So you need to enable macros. What it's going to do is it's going to go through the process of checking to see if there's any updates, and then it'll allow you to use XLDraw. XLDraw is going to be up here in the tab ribbon at the top of Excel, and you can see all these different functions that XLDraw has. Now, I am not going to be going through every single function in this video. I am just going to be showing you the basics, how to get started with it, and how to use it. Now, with XLDraw, you can take XYZ data points like I have right here, and you can create drawings out of it. So it's very similar to CAD in a sense that you have X1, Y1, X2, Y2, and you can use these to create lines. So this is basically your starting point and your end point, and it will create a drawing of a line from this point to that point. So I have this selected, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit draw line. So with the value selected, I'm just going to click line. And as you can see, we have a drawing right here that shows a line going from this point to that point. Now, while this may be impressive to look at with just one line, it gets even better whenever you start adding in more. I have this one selected here. I'm just going to scroll down because I know that all of these are going to be in line formats. They're all lines. They're all going to be the same color, which I'll get to later, and I want them all in the same layer. So I'm just going to select all of them that I have, and I'm going to click Create Line. And as you can see, we have more here, but it's pretty zoomed in. You can't really see what's going on. It just looks like a few lines here and there. So what we need to do to zoom out and see what we have, you need to go up to the 3D graph orientation. If you click on that, a new window is going to appear, which we see right here, and you can see that we're right in the middle as far as spacing. So let's just zoom this back down here so we can see the full picture. And we have a drawing available there. So I'm going to stretch this out, and when I stretch it out, you'll notice that it does stretch the image, but all I have to do is just click Generate Graph again, and it will readjust everything to be in that new size. So as you can see, we have the XLDraw logo, or at least part of it, drawn out for us in a CAD format. Now, this is where version 6.2 comes into play with some of the new features. One of the new features that we have available is the ability to export colors into your DXF drawings, which was not available before. But now you can specify what colors you want different layers to be and export those layers based on those colors. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that now. We can toggle this on, layer coloring, and it will automatically adjust all of the colors in certain layers to have specific colors based on those layers. Right now, we graphed all of these lines in layer 0, and layer 0 is just set up as a blue text anyway, so nothing changed. If you want to change your layer, all you have to do is just toggle this down, go to layer 1, and then we're going to scroll down and we're going to select our next set of data. We want this to be layer 1. So let's go ahead, change to layer 1, And you can see that we have the name that updated right here to layer 1. Let's go ahead and hit line because we are going to be drawing this as a line. And if we scroll back up, we should have the new layer with the drawing in a different color. So our layer 1 is actually red. Our layer 0 is blue. Let's scroll down here again, and I have white lines that I would like to add in. So we're going to put those at layer 3. You'll be able to see that we have all of our text in different layers, and they all have different colors around them. To change the colors, all you have to do is go up to layer colors, and this will also change the colors for the objects as well, because the layers are based on the object colors. So for instance, layer 0 is pulling from the color of a line. And we can scroll down through here and see the different colors that we have associated with each one of the objects. So I would like layer 0 to be a green, like a point. So I'm just going to have that selected. I'm going to hit save. The blue lines are now green. I want to go ahead and I'm going to do that for the rest of the colors. Now the next one, which is going to be layer 1, which is the pencil, it's going to be red. However, I don't really think I have a color set for the correct color that I need. So I'm going to go down here, go to text, and I'm going to adjust the colors. And in this new window, I can change it to be any color that I want it to be. And I'm actually looking for more of a dark gray. So let's see, right around in here. I bet that would be good. Okay, so we'll set the pencil to be actually a little bit lighter than that. Okay, we'll set the pencil to be that color there. So we're going to go ahead and hit change. Now the final thing that we need, I need to change layer 3 to white, which I believe I have set as the background color. So we'll just drop down here, background is white, and we are going to save these. And there we have it. Now, Excel Draw is amazing in the fact that you can view and create CAD style drawings inside of Excel only using Excel. But one of the benefits of using Excel Draw is you can also export those drawings into DXF files that you can open on any CAD reading machine. Inside of Excel Draw, once you have your drawing completed and you're ready to export it, all you have to do is go up here to Export DXF. You're going to be greeted with this new window, and you can name the file whatever you want. So, a Excel Draw logo demo. Select the file you'd like to save it to or the folder, select your format, which we want DXF, and we also want to include colors. Now the beautiful thing about this, not only is it super quick like you just saw, but this version of DXF that it makes is the oldest model DXF available. And why that is important is because if you have a really old machine or you're sending this into a CNC machine, you're pretty much guaranteed that the DXF that exports is going to be able to be read by your device. Now, obviously, I did not cover everything in this video that Excel Draw can do. You can have Z-values included. You can have all different kinds of objects that you can make, custom coloring. You can even automate it with VBA inside of Excel. I mean, that's one of the beautiful things with Excel, where you have formats and formulas and custom VBA programs that you make. You can use those in conjunction with Excel Draw. And if you don't need to show a graph on the Excel document, you can even bypass it altogether and just send it directly to a DXF and automate the entire process. So you can literally go from Excel to your CNC machine with no gap in between. Excel Draw has amazing functionalities for smaller use situations. But if you're going to be doing large scale projects, you might want to invest in AutoCAD. But if you only need it for a few things here and there, Excel Draw is great. In the next video, we're going to be going over some more of the features, and I'm going to be showing you more advanced tricks to go along with Excel Draw. Stay tuned, subscribe to the channel in case you want to stay up to date, and thank you all very much for watching.